same day.
They said it's fine, we don't tell anything.
Somebody was telling me Camille's 80th birthday, that would have been a reality show in itself.
Just
last
Because it
Saturday
was
night.
all the widows and 3 men, right?
Catherine Killaloo.
They said with Dot Stone, Catherine Killaloo,
And
And
Camille, wait, and there was one other, but anyway.
Yeah, but there was one other.
Anyway, they were telling me about it. Of course, I was in Meridian traveling back here. I wish I could have been there. Said it was a beautiful party, did it on the front gallery, blah, blah, blah. And they said, just hearing these three who, Sally said, and the person that was telling me had been there, she's one of the invited guests, and she said, you can't imagine. They were repeating themselves saying, Dot, you need to move to Natchez. And Dot would say, I need to move to Natchez. And they would go, Dot, you really need to move to Natchez. And she would say,
I really need.
no, she would say, my children tell me I can't move to Natchez. I can do what I want to. You need to move to Natchez. And I said, Sally said, and Mom sort of knew it was her birthday, kind of together, and then would lose it. And Catherine Killaloo, I was telling them, Catherine Killaloo called me and asked if Jack and I could come for dinner. Recently. And I said,
Did you hear that, Jeanette?
no,
I said, oh, Catherine, you know, Jack died. And she said, oh, D.A. She said, well, you know, Don died.
She said what?
She said, well, you know, Don died. Like, I can help your feelings.
She had called. She called Doris Ann and asked if she and Jack could go to dinner. And Doris Ann said, Catherine, you know, Jack died. And she said, oh, well, you know, Don died.
It sounds just like
Yeah, exactly.
Just like.
I mean,
I'm
they
so
said-
sorry.
yeah, it was so darling. But they said that it was just the wildest conversation.
Yeah.
And they said the same conversation went over and over and over. They didn't get
it was
away from it.
Margaret Gatto. Margaret Gatto.
She was there, but she's fine.
She's
She's
talking
fine.
about widows'
Margaret's
names.
got
The
wine,
one-
yeah.
Margaret and Betsy and her new
Betsy,
beau,
yeah.
Murph. Murphy. Who married
Yeah,
a
I had
Parker.
lunch Sunday with
Kit Parker.
Betty and Charles.
Oh,
Yeah,
are they in
yeah.
town?
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
see them.
Yeah, good thoughts.
Yeah.
Betsy was
She,
there.
I saw her yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came out. She came to
Anyway, I'm crazy.
But that's exactly the way Sally described that conversation.
I was trying to get
one of the guests that
Betty-
was there told me.
Yeah.
I said, you really
I'm
missed a
trying to
fun
get
party,
Betty in.
Doris. And I went,
She said if I had started to record that conversation and walked away and then came back, I would have repeated it almost verbatim.
this is exactly what Mary. Mary
Yeah.
was at the table with them. She said, Edward and I were at the table, and she said, by this time she said, I couldn't believe. And I said, well, surely they're not going to let Doc move here.
Well, Jeanette, how do you think we kept so sharp in our minds?
How did I think what now?
We are still sharp
Sure
with
Sure
our
we
minds.
are. I'm 81 years old, honey. I'm better than any of them.
That's right.
That's the truth.
It's true.
I didn't roll with them. Well, Marcy called when I talked to Marcy today. She said,
I heard something.
I said, Mother, when you come up here, I'm going to take you to see about your hearing aids.
Darcy was like that.
Have you noticed I've been nice to you
I
today?
did.
I did
Well,
not
I
fuss at
have
you,
new ones,
Jeanette.
and I can't get the damn things to stay in my ear. So Margie said, when you come up here, there's a really fine hearing aid place up there, and that's all they do. I mean, it's just more than one of these roving little things. It's really a professional. And she said, I'm going to get you an appointment so you can get you some hearing aids because you can't hear a damn thing. I said, I know it. And David and I went to church Sunday, and I didn't even hear what I didn't even know when we were singing a song or saying a prayer.
That's okay.
Well, I
No,
know.
don't encourage her. It is not okay.
I
Do
know.
not-
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But I have really tried to put those ear aids in my ear, and they just will not stay. So I'm gonna, if push comes to shove, I'm
Sure.
going to just have them implanted in my ears.
Hey, they do that too.
They do that too.
Well, let me tell you why. First of all, I have a very small canal on your ear, and mine is really small.
So is mine.
But you know, your canal goes straight in. Mine doesn't do that. Mine goes that way.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
But Jeanette,
So
So can you hear around the corner?
but I can't hear you now around the corner.
Jeanette went to one of these guys that came into town.
Yeah.
So I was hearing it.
Yeah.
Jack did too for a while.
Jack only went once, and then we went to a
Yeah, I went
specialist to Jackson,
Yeah.
and it got the digital and
Yeah.
everything. And so that's what she's got, and she doesn't understand these people.
But
do
I
that
got to
too.
go. I was going to
It's
Baton
getting worse.
Rouge
Yeah.
I was gonna call Janice and get her thing and go with her. But Marty said when I go up there for steeplechase, she's gonna take me to. And I'd rather do it up there than they can keep up with it and send me what I need.
Right.
So,
Margie's a smart girl.
yeah.
Listen to your daughter.
Yeah. I beg your pardon.
I said Margie's a smart girl. Listen to your daughter.
Yeah, I know you do. But anyway, she's always telling me I need to do something.
Well, that's what daughters
I
are
may
for.
Miss Jeanette, I'm never allowed to tell my mother what to do.
Ever.
Ever.
Yeah, but your
Ever.
mother's not 80 years old either.
Not far. Not too far, Jeanette.
I don't think it will ever matter how old she is.
No.
I'll never be able to tell her what to do.
I don't think so
And
either.
she said, Marty did say it this way. Mother, would you mind if I got you an appointment to see a hearing
See?
hearing
Well,
aid doctor
it's
in
all the
Nashville?
way
She
you
said
ask.
so much
That's-
more advanced. And
It's
I
all in the way you act.
said, if you pay for it, that sounds like a winner to me.
That's good too.
I like it. I like it.
That's
No, but
good too.
anyway, and I need to. And it's well, when I had cancer, I went up there.
Yeah.
You know,
And look
like
how
I went.
wonderful that
And
You
they
is.
know,
took
Mark just said the reason I didn't die of lung cancer was because the good Lord wasn't ready for him to be done over, so he didn't.
We just redid this place.
We don't want it done again, Jeanette.
B&B.
Maybe they found your cocktail.
Did anybody see a person before?
I thought I heard somebody.
Well, Mitchell asked me, there's
I
footsteps
got it
upstairs.
growing up on
We're
me.
just real friendly.
People wonder.
Exactly.